No, you gotta understand, I'm a boomer. Now, if I help you, I'm only hurting you. So I make sure to never help ever, no matter what. And that's how I help. I actually help you by helping myself always and never you. Fuck you. See, that's me helping you. Why are you getting mad right now? I'm helping you by saying, fuck you, die bug. You're a bug and I hope you fucking die. That's helping you. I'd be hurting you if I gave you money or like a sandwich or some milk or anything like that. So no handouts. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go sell my company to private equity rather than let you take it over when I die.
My time. My time.
I mean, honestly with you guys, I'm preparing to leave LA in like 5 years because if things can't get like 30% worse here, if things get 30% worse, it'll be like irresponsible for me to have my children here. Honestly, it would. It just wouldn't make sense anymore. And I'd have to figure out a way, obviously, to keep doing the podcast. But like, I couldn't send my kids to school here. I would be tired of just like leaking money here. The state of California is going to keep upping my health insurance premium, forever by like $500 a year for families of four, like in perpetuity forever. I mean, it just sucks. And if things get bad, I also want to be a place where I'm able to like kill somebody in my home if I need to, if they walk in. I don't know. Me and my wife have kind of had the talk where we're like, let's kind of maybe prepare to leave here in like 4 to 5 years. Because if, everybody is suddenly writing these articles, LA is going to be the new Detroit. And they're backing it up with like stats showing like the jobs are like, they're leaving, they're going, they're not coming back. And then anecdotally, everybody we know is out of work. And it's like, oh man. Like, I'm going to ask Anthony Cumia if I can move into his ADU in South Carolina. Do you think we could, did you guys see, I keep talking about, I brought up Anthony twice now because, did you guys see, he was shooting at, the most Anthony Cumia thing I could think of is just him shooting at, darkness. Here it is.
All right. 4th of July.
Of course, Vandal already liked it.
The real way.
He's just shooting into the dark, imagining it's a giant black guy.
With the old Desert Eagle.
Just shooting at the color black.
The
just shooting at the absence of light. It's insane. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be your reactionary retard and be like, oh, well, California, it got ruined by them. So now I'm like a Republican. I mean, that's like retarded, but, it's fucked.
That was loud.
It's fucked. Every year they look for another reason to like extract another $1 billion from the people while the infrastructure gets worse and worse and worse.
Holy.
And like, I think it's one of the best states in the country, and it because of the weather and how beautiful it is. And I've met so many amazing people here and so many wonderful stories. I wouldn't trade it for anything, but like, man, they're making it hard. They're making it hard to be like, yeah, the price tag is worth it,
4th of July. The real way. With the old Desert Eagle. It's a noise.
My wife wants to move to Connecticut. That's where she wants to move, like an hour north of like New York, in Connecticut. Because we're thinking about schools and stuff. I just don't know if I could do the winters and shit. Obviously, we wouldn't know anybody. To hang out with anybody, I'd have to go to like Rhode Island or like down to New York to hang. I don't know, man. I think being literate is going to be really rare. And who knows? You just obviously you just got to prepare and play it by ear. To sit back and be like, I think I should go here or there, Anytime I think about going back to Texas, there's a generational flood that happens every 6 months. And I'm like, God damn. You guys got bridges collapsing. I mean, there's oceans starting in the middle of the state. It's bad. You guys have like sprites that are walking like jellyfish across the prairie, like electrocuting people, shocking people, tornado sucking people up into hell. It's bad.
Maker.
It's bad. I'm moving to where Anthony is. This looks fun. I'm not saying I'm moving to Rhode Island. I'm saying if I want to hang out with people, I know people in Rhode Island, and I know people in New York.
That was loud.
My voice is going into goblin mode, so I got to keep drinking Coke. But just him shooting into the darkness is so funny. I'm the only guy on the internet watching Anthony Cumia videos and being like, where should I raise my kids? I want to raise them in a place where... Obviously, I'm going to teach them to read and shit. And like they already, it would be cool to send them to a place where like they're taught shit, Like you talk to the teacher and they're not like a pedophile or a dumbass. Like that's still got to exist, right? There's still schools that don't hire pedophiles, right? You don't want to rob them the experience of going to school, but you also don't want to send them to like, Uvalde pedophile high. Because that's also bad. So both of those options are bad. So I'm trying to like maybe charter school where we could send them to school 3 days a week. And then I can maybe create lessons at home to teach them on like Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know. Something like that, maybe. I mean, statistically, my daughter is going to live with me the rest of my life. That's statistically what's going on now. Already, kids, it's like half. So I'm thrilled about it. My wife's probably not, but I'm thrilled. I'm like, let's go back to the familial thing. We'll become such a unit. If people start living like Jews again, where you live with your grandparents and then your kids have kids and you all live under one roof and we're all helping each other, dude, that's like, together we're strong. What is this sad asshole thing of like, you didn't really make it or plan properly for your future if you don't end up dying with your husband or your wife in like an 8-bedroom, like 4,000 square foot house that you don't need, while your kids are struggling to pay rent in a condo across the tracks? What's the point? Come live with me, save every penny possible. Maybe every now and then get me a nice gift, get me a new driver. Come on. Get me a 12-pack of Pro V1s or something. Get me a video game every now and then. Like, stay with me. I'll love you forever. You're my angel. Don't go. Let's hang out. You want to go to the movies? You want to go see Backroom 6? Let's hang out. Come on. Statistically, if you have children now, just be prepared. They're probably going to live with you forever. And that is a design by the state. It's just what's going to happen. It's the old way of doing things. The old way of doing things. I said, baby, we can dance away, baby. Baby. Yeah, I'm going to make when my kid's 3, I'm going to start making them listen to Dave Ramsey's podcast. I'm going to teach them the value of saving $3 a day or something. By the time you're 75, you could have you put that in a nice, backdoor Roth IRA. You're looking at, by the time you're 80, you don't have to touch it till you're 80. Everybody knows you don't need money until you're 80 years old. Once you're 80, which will be the age of retirement, then you can withdraw the $3.5 million and you're able to pay your rent for like 9 or 10 months because of inflation. You get it? That's called preparing for the future. That's called preparing for the world that Satan raped. I'm Dave Ramsey. Satan has raped the earth. Here's how you can become a greedy little goblin who picks up every little penny and puts it in his bank account. Hi, I'm Dave Ramsey. Do you have enough, but you want more? Hi, I'm Dave Ramsey. Do you suck ass? Dave Ramsey is for people who are like, I mean, go live in a nanny state. You need daddy to tell you to save $20 a day. Fucking retard. And you have, okay, so you have 3.5 million in a mutual fund. Okay. Yeah, that's right. And I was wondering if I could buy a new car. Yeah. No, you only got 3.5 million saved. And how old are you? Oh, I'm 48, Dave. Yeah. Yeah, there might still be time for you to not be, die a loser. I'm going to say go ahead and don't buy the car. How far you live from work? About 8 miles. Okay, listen to me. You got a bicycle? Yeah, I think I got one in the garage. I could air it up. Just ride your bike to work. Who cares? Just ride it to work. How expensive is that new car you wanted? Oh, about $28,000. If you put that $28,000 into a 401k, by the time you're 99 years old, you can buy 80 of those cars. And that's when you can really enjoy things, when you're 99. You can really enjoy things once you're too old to enjoy anything. Once you're so old you can't even be present in your own life anymore, and you piss into a bag and you shuffle around the house and watch Jeopardy, then you can really start living because you prepared for the future. Why live now? Why go to dinner? Why buy the car? Why go golf? Why do anything? Save, 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 save. I'm Dave Ramsey. There's this in one of the Gnostic texts, there's this parable from Christ. Because he just keeps telling, and I think it's the Gospel of Thomas, he just keeps telling stories over and over. It's just one long transcript of Christ talking. That gospel. It's not canon. It's apocryphal, right? They found it in like the 50s. But one of the stories in it was like as funny as like a Norm Macdonald story. So one of the parables, I can't remember where it was in the book. But Christ turns to his disciples. He goes, have I told you the one about the rich man who saved money? And they go, no, Jesus, you haven't. And he goes, well, the story goes like this. He goes, once there was a rich man who made sure to save all of his money, and he stored his money away. And then one day he died. That's literally and then it just ends. I'm like, that's the funniest punchline. I started howling laughing. I'm like, that has to be a setup punchline. It's not. It's just like the story. One day there was a man who saved money for the future, and then I think it's something like then the next day he died. It's so funny. I was like, damn. It's a really funny gospel. I think it's Gospel of Thomas. But anytime I see people calling into Dave Ramsey show being like, can I buy a house for my grandkids because they're paying, $8,000 a month to live in the jacks where the kid gets raped by the judge. They live in the outhouse that the judge rapes the kid in. They pay like $8,000 a month to get raped in the dark. Yeah. I don't really believe in handouts here at the Dave Ramsey show. That's a big thing with boomers. No handouts. No handouts. A lot of these people were like they're like dads and granddads were farmers, like the most subsidized, thing that's ever existed. But yeah, no handouts. You're here because of handouts, you fat fuck. No handouts. No, you gotta understand, I'm a boomer. Now, if I help you, I'm only hurting you. So I make sure to never help ever, no matter what. And that's how I help. I actually help you by helping myself always and never you. Fuck you. See, that's me helping you. Why are you getting mad right now? I'm helping you by saying, fuck you, die bug. You're a bug, and I hope you fucking die. That's helping you. I'd be hurting you if I gave you money or like a sandwich or some milk or anything like that. So no handouts. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go sell my company to private equity rather than let you take it over when I die. And then I'll just do luxury boomer communism until I'm dead. I'll just be on cruise ships and wasting money at the casino and getting a new deck put in and buying a shitty fucking hot tub that you're going to have to sell after I die and it's broken and there's bugs in it. And fuck you, kill yourself. Fuck you. And fuck you, not giving you handouts. Fuck you. Fuck you, no handouts. That because I love you. Son, you know I love you. That's why I'm never going to help you ever. Fuck you and die. So full of shit. No one's ever fallen for the no handouts thing. Gospel of Thomas Rich Man. I'm going to see if it actually pops up. The Parable of the Rich Fool. Oh, yeah, here it is. Let me see. I think this might be it. Parable of the Rich Man. Hold on. Control F. Parable of the Rich Fool. Jesus said, I swear this is the funniest thing. This is so funny. Hold on. Oh, wait, okay. Parable of the Rich Fool. Okay. Let me wet my whistle real quick. Jesus said there was a rich man who had much money. He said, I'll use my money to sow, reap, plant, and fill my barns with fruit so that I won't need anything. That's what he was thinking to himself, but he died that very night. Funny, is that one sentence? It's one, no, 2 sentences. Funniest, one of the funniest. Jesus said there was a rich man who had much money. He said, I'll use my money to sow, reap, plant, and fill my barns with fruit so that I won't need anything. That's what he was thinking to himself, but he died that very night. Anyway, then Jesus just moves on to the next parable. It's so funny. Son, I love you. That's why I can't give you a handout. I wish I could. Oh, will you be like emotionally available or like call me? No, son. No, not me and your mom. Me and your mom are in Vegas right now. Okay, the phone's on do not disturb. I don't care that you need $3,000 to get your daughter into that school. I understand that's not that much. Okay, but if I give you $3,000 now, I know you and your wife are probably just gonna go to bed, sleep under a tree, and just sort of lounge around. Not like me and your mother, who, are on an eternal cruise in Jimmy Buffett shirts. No, son, you need to pick. You tell your 4-year-old daughter. I understand she's my granddaughter too, but I'm gonna call her your daughter because I have an emotional separation from her. You tell your daughter to pick herself up by the bootstraps. Lemonade. Listen, I wanted a car. I started a lemonade stand when I was 12. And the next afternoon, I bought a red Corvette. So you go out, you teach her how to sell lemonade. Just keep her out of, put her in a white neighborhood. Keep her in a white neighborhood. Charge $1 a glass. And if she sells 3,000 glasses, she'll be able to get in that school. Minus supplies and everything like that, but who cares? Yeah, that made me laugh so hard. Oh, dude, I haven't even I've only done my stuff so far. I haven't got to any submissions yet. Do people hate me when I do that? Now, boy, you ain't turned against our president now, are you? But you hate Trump because he doesn't like handouts and he's stopping the Muslims. That's you're a commie. You're raising, that's why you're asking for money from me. That's why you're asking for money to get them into a school where they ain't going to get stabbed and shot in the head. Because you're a commie looking for a handout. Fuck, I'm trying to go into the website. Hold on. I can't believe I'm doing a show right now. I feel so insane. I don't know if I've been making any sense. No idea. No idea. I don't know if my voice is, you can even listen to it. It's the boomer way, man, of like, I mean, even when they're beating me, this hurts me more than it hurts you. That's what they say before they hit you. They hit it before they hit a child.
My chain. My chain. My chain. My chain. Don't you like my chain?